Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, I know it's been a while since the last one, but I've had a lot of stuff I've been working with along with the end of the school year. So, I've been out. But I figured I would key you guys in on what I've been doing. So, I am working on a little console game right now. I've been working on it for about 3 days now, so I guess I'll show you my progress. So far, I have not come up with a name for this game yet. Oh, no, never mind, yes, I have. It's called ASCII Adventure. It's a pretty boring name, but it works. So yeah, I guess I'll go show you the game. So for example, how this game works is it's kind of like a Pokemon replica. It's actually I can link some of the things that inspired it in the description. But essentially, how it works is this is how the monsters are. So monsters each have a name. So for example, right now in the game there are slimes and ogres, and they can actually have a special name too, but for now they don't. They can have a tier, and the tiers I'll show you in a second. Type, level, experience to next level, and experience dropped, which is their health times their level. Along with that, I have save a max HP, they have an accuracy, and a burn to poison. So let's explain the stats. So for example, here are the tiers. You have low, medium, mid-high, high, low boss, boss, and high boss. And these are the tiers. So each of these tiers will be found throughout different types of the game. So far, there's only low tier enemies, and they have a health that is from 5 to 10, plus their level, an attack that is from 1 to 3, and a defense that is plus 1 to 2. Your guys will also share these same stats. So that's simple enough. They also have moves. So the moves, right now, there's only fire is the only typing in the game, and their moves, and there's normal also, I guess. And so if the move one is just a random move, either normal or their type. So for this, it'll pick fire moves or normal moves, and it'll pick one of them. And you can see in here that I have this right here. So this takes the move number 2, and so this is a 50% chance that you're going to have 2 moves. In the future, it'll be up to 4. So yeah. There's attacks, simple enough. Attacks are, it just takes the target and the attack it uses, and then the attack does different things. So here's the game, and I'll explain this. This one's a little more complex. So upon starting the game, we create a list of all the enemies in the game. Simple enough. Typing delay, which can be changed by the player in the future. It's just essentially the speed at which text goes. A save file, which I'm not really using just yet. So, and then we have X and Y, which is your current positioning. Start at 11:14 when the game starts. It's a good spot. So from here, I guess I'll explain. So we'll go down past this, and we'll go to when you start a new game. So it creates your team, which is just by default a slime level 5. It's low tier, normal typing, and it has no name for now. And then we start the game, and we run the play game function here. So how this works is we draw out the game. So I'll explain how this map system works along with colliders. So I guess first let me show you my progress so far. You enter your name, so I'll do 9, and we'll go around, enemy encounter, and this is the enemy fighting screen here. It is not complete yet, and you can't do anything from here. But you can see there's a movement system. The shaking is easily fixable just by not running it in this terminal. But you can see it looks like this, and you can move around, you can encounter enemies, and then there's a fighting screen, which I just finished yesterday. So yeah, that's so far what we're going on. So there's also collisions, which I can show you guys. See, I can't walk into this house. If I hold right and up at the same time, you can see it kind of takes me through the thing. There's lakes here, which I can't walk into. If I want to, I'm holding A right now, I'm not moving. Kind of see there's collisions on the border here. So I'll explain how all that works now. So let's get into that. So we can go over here. So with this, sorry, my audio wasn't working for a second. I had to pause it, that's why there was a little pause there. So how it works is you have the map, and I can show you guys back on this actually. There's a map right here. I have lots of text files, and that's where I save everything. So I can go to my game start.txt, is the map. Kind of looks like this. You can see all the W's are replaced with white spaces in the future, but yeah, so that's how that works. And what I'm doing is I'm taking this map here, and I'm splitting each row, so I'm taking each row into what's called a multidimensional array. So we have, say, this is the top row. I don't have a good, like, cube thing on me right now, so I'm gonna have to use my mouse. But yes, this is the top row here. So this right here is, and then inside this top row, we'd have, for example, what is it, like, W underscore 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 W, for example. Say that's the top row. What I'm doing is so this top row, if we had a list of all the rows, so say this was the top row here, we had then another row here, second to top, third to top. What we're doing is we're taking this one, so this will be, so this is the top row, so that's this. And then this would be the second top, so this would be index 0, 1, 2. So we take 0. In order to get this W here, we would take our map, and then we'd get the 0, which is this one, which is this row up here that we've got. So this row is index 0. And then if we wanted to get the W, we just grab the 0 in this index. So that's this. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And then we get 0, 0 to receive a W. And that's how the movement system works. So this is the Y and the X. And that's how it works. So it's a really simple grid system. And it uses Y and X values in order to X and Y values, but it's backwards because you have to index the up and down first in order to get it. Now, you can't use sets in this, so what I am doing in my thing is I'm converting each of these into their own list, but that's a little complex, so I won't worry about that for now. Either way, so yeah, that's how our system works, and movement-wise, I'll show you the code here. For movement, all I'm doing is if the Y is greater than 1, aka not the border, then we're moving it back by 1. If we press W, up by 1. If we press S, A, we go -1 on the X and +1 on the D. And then you can see the collisions are really simple. We just check this, so we do Y -1, so that's the place we're going to end up. And then our X, obviously, is not any of these characters, which are characters I've used for buildings and stuff like that. And it's all the same for all of these. They all run the same system. So that's how colliders work. Oh, I forgot to switch the screen. Yeah, so you can see this now. So you have this, so we check all this, and we make sure that the place we're going to be is not one of these characters. So that's simple enough. From there, the rest of it is relatively simple. We create a map here, and if our Y and X value are not our little @ symbol here, our player, then we redraw the map with the player there. We clear the screen, and then we display the map. And then down here we have this little open inventory thing, which isn't done yet. And then we determine here, this is how I do monster spawns. If the saved map, which is the map without the player on it, at our positioning is a little semicolon here. Then what we do is we do 1 in 100, we roll from 0 to 100 if it's less than or equal to 5, therefore a 5% chance. Then we set the battle to true. We draw the map. We then clear it. I don't know what this exists, but that's the fun in writing your own code, I guess. Then we set the player to false. We open up our test.txt. I'm not certain what that is. Is that? Oh, yeah, that's just the Flash little thing that I made. It's not great. I need to change a bunch of numbers here to make that better. But yeah, so we make it Flash. We make the little enemy encounter thing pop up, and then we flash the screen, wait 1.5 seconds, clear the screen, and start the battle sequence. The battle sequence is down here. It's pretty simple. We get the enemy, which is just a random enemy. We get our screen, then we display it, print it, we print a little space here, then we make everything else. And then from here, right now, you actually, humorously enough, I have made it so if you do get into a fight, right now, because there's no actual fighting yet, that's what I was going to work on today. And you press run, you just leave, and you come back out here. Oh, I got another enemy encounter. You can see how this works. It's pretty simple enough. This took forever to make, putting everything up the spots, getting all the guys to render in correctly. Show you how to do all that. I basically have their battle screen here has a bunch of E's on it, and these are the guys, and they're rendered in via these little text files here, which are their sprites, essentially, layer by layer. So that's the game so far. I might make more devlogs on this if it gets like 3 views. I guess I'll go for. Um, yeah, like the video if you liked the actual thing. It's relatively simple so far, but it's something I've been working on for a little bit. If you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Write a little comment if you want to see more of these videos. If not, then don't. And I guess I will see you all next time. Later.